People of Ukraine, this is your moment. The free world is with you. America is with you. I am with you.
Senator John McCain telling the people of Ukraine, America is with you. And so is, by the way, the Obama administration. I've got editorial page editor Paul Gigot here to talk about this. Paul, are we finally leading from the front somewhere?
Well, maybe. It seems that we are in this case. So Matt Kaminsky, by the way, has filed those dispatches from Kiev. He was there to hear McCain.
We're going to have him on the show tomorrow.
And he's been following this for the last couple of weeks. And when we first started writing about this, when the crisis started, he was very critical, and as we were, of the administration's caution, not to say timidity on this issue, saying, oh, we don't want to roil Russia, let's not get involved. But as this has developed, and as Yanukovych has faced this uprising, I think the administration has found its voice. Maybe not quite like McCain, and certainly not President Obama, but it has spoken up, and it has tried to use whatever leverage we have, and it's not great leverage, but it is some, to say to Yanukovych, look, we want you to pull your country not in the direction of Putin and Russia, but in the direction of the EU. And we don't want you to crack down. We don't want you to use violence. And we want you to have a more democratic, transparent government, which is what the people in the streets are calling for.
Paul, the notable thing to me about that speech is that he was talking to the people of Ukraine rather than lobbying the autocratic leader.
Right.
Now, President Obama hasn't seemed to learn this lesson yet. He deals with the Chinese party. He doesn't talk to the Chinese people. Is this kind of a tutorial here for the administration?
Well, this is consistent with McCain's career. He's had a long pedigree of speaking like this to people. He was very much a student of Ronald Reagan in the 1980s, and Reagan's willingness, as you say, to speak to the people. Remember, Reagan didn't, when he visited Moscow in 1988, he spoke at Moscow University. And that was a real breakthrough. And he tried to do that. And McCain is consistent here. When they're all in the streets like that, that's a great thing that they invited him. They wanted an American politician there to speak, and that's a wonderful thing for us. It speaks well of McCain. And a couple of the State Department officials, including Victoria Nuland, who is the Secretary of State for European Affairs, did speak publicly on behalf of what the protesters are asking for.
Yeah, and I called everybody's attention to the editorial in the paper this morning that has her quote. About 30 seconds left. Paul, why is Ukraine so important?
Well, it's right at the flashpoint between West and East. It's between Russia and Europe, and basically, in the famous phrase, I think it was Zbigniew Brzezinski
right.
said that Russia without Ukraine is not an empire. If it has Ukraine as part of a reconstituted Russian empire, it can have grander ambitions and become a strategic problem.
Okay, well, let's hope the administration keeps the pressure up. Editorial page editor Paul Gigot, thank you very much.